Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be looking at converting area from one unit to another. Now I want us to take us back to what we already know and then apply it to our understanding of converting straight away from centimeters squared to millimeters squared. So what do we know? We know that in 1 centimeter we have 10 millimeters. So if I've got this rectangle here and I say this is 3 centimeters and this is 2 centimeters, I know 2 times 3 equals 6, and that gets us our area of 6 centimeters squared. But let's convert it into millimeters first and then look at the relationship between centimeters squared and millimeters squared. So the first thing I would like us to do is think about, well, if I've got 3 centimeters, that is 30 millimeters. If I've got 2 centimeters, that is 20 millimeters. And then we times 20 times 30. So 20 times 30 is 600, and that gives me 600 millimeters. So what has changed? Well, normally we'll, from centimeters to millimeters, we'll times by 10. But because it's area, we've doubled it. So we're timesing by 100. So that means from centimeters squared to millimeters squared, I am timesing by 100, which means to go the other way, I'll need to divide by 100. Let's have a look at meters squared to centimeters squared. So far I've got 8 meters squared here. So I'm just going to break that down into 2 meters by 4 meters. 2 times 4 is 8 meters squared. Well, I would like to think about, okay, well, how many centimeters is per meter? Well, normally we have 100 centimeters per meter, so that means I've got 200 centimeters here. And 4 meters just means I've got 400 centimeters. So when I'm trying to convert into centimeters squared, I'm just going to go 200 centimeters times 400 centimeters. So 2 times 4 is 8, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, which gives me 80,000 centimeters squared. Now, normally when we're converting from meters to centimeters, we are timesing by 100. So we've doubled it. This time we have timesed it by 1,000. So if I'm thinking about that, so instead of timesing it by 100, I have timesed it by 10,000. So 8 times 10,000 equals 80,000. So it means to get from centimeters to meters squared, I'm doing the opposite. I am dividing by 10,000. Now, that's exactly the same between kilometers squared to meters squared. Normally from 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So we are going to be timesing it by double. So normally we times it by 1,000. Now we have changed it and we are going to be timesing it by 1,000,000. And to go from meters squared to kilometers squared, we are also dividing by the exact same, by 1,000,000. I really hope that helps you understand how we can convert, because we are able to convert straight away from meters squared to centimeters squared. But I really wanted you to make sure that you understand where it comes from. If you need any extra help with converting area from one unit to another, feel free to get back to me and I'll make a video just for you.